All right. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? We are back with the live streams. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's up, guys? 1 second. All right, perfect. Good morning, Grand Rising, get money. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, perfect. Just updating the chat real quick. Let's check Forex Factor real quick, guys. Let's see if there's any important news that we gotta look out for. I believe there isn't anything important today. There is CPI, but that's for the CAD, the Canadian dollar. Doesn't really affect gold directly, especially since it isn't a USD news. Now, CAD and USD is inverse with, of course, gold, but we don't have any USD news this morning. 8:30 a.m. We're currently just in CAD CPI, CAD median CPI, yeah, it's just CPI news today. Regardless, we don't like trading in the middle of news, so what we're gonna be doing is, wait for the next 15-minute candle to form. So at 8:45, see how gold is behaving, and then also see if the markets are, clear. But yeah, there's no important news today. 8:30, just Canadian CPI. 10 a.m. GBP. Yeah, there is important news, just not for the things we trade. We trade gold. 1 sec. There was USD news today. Today's January 16, right? Yeah, today's January 16. USD Empire State Manufacturing Index. Oh yeah, there is. 1 sec. Let's see what this is and how is it going to impact gold. Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Greater than forecast good for currency. Release monthly. Current above 0.0. Improves. Buyer traders scared. It's a leading indicator of economic health. Business react quickly to market conditions and change their sentiment. Okay, let's see how this impacted the US dollar today. There is USD news right now. There's the DXY, guys. For those of you guys that don't know, is the US dollar. Is basically how you see it. From what I see, it's basically impacting it negatively. Huge bearish candle right now. We finally get a breakout below this level right here on the DXY. That means we should see a bullish gold, because that would be a bearish dollar for this morning. But we could probably see with this news event, depends if at 8:45 in the next 5 minutes this candle closes below that low, is possibly a break and retest where we're breaking these lows. Market could retest to continue its way down. That could possibly make gold fly up or push up, and then we could possibly go into the buys. Now that's based off of just the fundamental analysis alone. Of course, we got to add more confluences, more confirmations, and we got to look at other things that will impact the market as well. But based off of just fundamentals, which is currently what we're doing right now, this is what we're looking at. With that news that came out on the US dollar, if dollar breaks below these lows, that's with the potential that we could see. Break, retest to continue down. 15-minute time frame, same thing. This candle must close below these lows on the 15-minute time frame or below. That's what I'm seeing right now with the DXY, with the news that just came out, which is Empire State Manufacturing Index. All right, perfect. Let me see how gold looks in the 15. Yeah, gold looks kind of bullish right now. The news again affected gold bullish because it affected the dollar bearish negatively. Now it is very, very choppy right now. We don't see very nice ranges on the smaller time frame. So let's just do a top-down analysis overall and see what we can do with gold today. Weekly time frame overall, weekly. Not too much strength, not too much volume has been formed yet this week. We haven't seen anything crazy. Remember, yesterday was MLK Day, or a bank holiday, so the banks were obviously closed, the markets were closed. We couldn't really do much yesterday, so we didn't see too much movement. I personally got into some trades forgetting that it was a holiday, and you know, it didn't let me close out of those trades. So yeah, we didn't see much happening yesterday. Give me 1 second, guys. So overall, I mean, we're still very, very early into the week, considering that yesterday was a bank holiday and the markets didn't move. But, you know, from what we see is we might open up bearish this week with this candle right now. Now, depending if, of course, the candle flips bullish, then, you know, we might see a break above 2050, which would give us a bullish market. But for now, we do look more bearish, obviously, than bullish. Daily time frame. Daily now. Today, of course, we are bearish. Yesterday we were slightly bullish overall. Gold didn't move, and then we were above SMAs yesterday, and then the day before, which was Friday of last week, which we did break above these highs. So overall, market direction does want to go higher, but for whatever reason, which I believe is this news event that we're currently in right now, is pushing the market down. But we're slightly rejecting this SMA, which is, I hope we reject it, obviously, since my overall sentiment with gold is always going to be bullish long term. So if we do reject this SMA, you know, and we continue pushing up, then of course I will be looking for buys, especially since on Friday we did break above these previous highs of 2045 with this, you know, big bullish candle here. Martin Luther King Day was yesterday, slightly bullish. We kept respecting the breakout. Now today, for whatever reason, gold is kind of pushing down, but still above this SMA. So, you know, that's good news. Now, of course, if we do break below that SMA, we'll be coming below these highs again. We'll basically going back into this range, which we don't want that. And of course, if we do come back into the range, you know, who cares? We're traders. We just react to price and we'll go for sells instead. But overall, that's, you know, that's what I see, right? Levels that we can clearly mark up here are these right here. This is definitely an important level to mark up. Why? Is because it's been a very, very strong support in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmations where market has touched, and then also, you know, it's the level where this 50 SMA gets hit. Now, of course, if we do break below that 2020 level, that's going to give us a 100% bearish gold. And, you know, I don't really see that happening, because if we go back to the past and see how the market has reacted every time it's touched that 50 SMA, you know, it keeps respecting it, right? You know, it just keeps respecting it and just has this overall nice little bullish trend on the bigger time frames. You know, so that's kind of what I see happening here. Market touched the 50 SMA again, it keeps pushing up, and now we're also above the 8 SMA, which is basically telling us that price overall, you know, will keep flying up, right? So that definitely is a level I want to look out for, especially if, you know, I want to take sells or not. Now, another level that, you know, does interest me is we're currently above, let me see. Yeah, we are, let me see. We are playing around that level right now. It's this one right here. This level does interest me a bit. And then, let's go to a 4-hour time frame, see what you can see. Yeah, this level does interest me for sure, due to the fact that it's been a strong resistance in the past. There was liquidity here, very strong rejection, resistance, resistance, resistance. Market previously broke above it, grabbing liquidity from this side, playing here, and then coming back into the range where we're currently at. You know, this is what we're currently seeing. And you know, level below this here, 2015, will be, you know, 100% bearish sentiment or seller's market. I don't believe we'll be hitting that level down here today. So overall, I do believe gold is still kind of bullish. Oops. These would be my levels for today, guys. 2047, 2050, you know. Above it, we can look for buys. Let me move it, adjust it a bit here. Say 2050, just surround it up and make it a psychological level. Be the cleanest area to buy. Good morning, Empire State. Yeah. Guys, start liking the live stream so it can pop up in the algo. in the algorithm. They can help me out. We do break above 2050. You know, we got a bunch of target levels that we could potentially target. You know, these could be one of the target levels, 2057. A 70 pip move right there, guys. Super nice. We break below 2014, 2015, which is our selling area. Of course, then we can target 2004. Yeah, very nice down here. Now, these are our major levels. Of course, they are a bit far from where we're currently at right now. So, you know, market might not touch those levels or break those levels during the live stream, right? Even though I'm going to be live streaming for like probably 2 hours, it's still, you know, there's still 2 levels that are pretty far away from price. What's good? What's good? So obviously, what do we do in this case if price is too far from our major levels? Well, we start going into smaller time frames and see if we can find minor levels or smaller levels closer to price where we can potentially catch some scalp opportunities or scalp trades. So let's do that right now. From the 4 hour going to the 1 hour, what do we see in the 1 hour? You know, same thing, just obviously more data. Clearly see that 2050 is it's a level that, you know, we could potentially reach to and potentially break above. It's been a level, you know, that's been respected multiple times in the past, and it's also a psychological level because it's rounded up. You know, it's a level that I do like, and we could potentially catch some trades eventually from. Above 2050, we can target 2057. That would be a pretty nice trade. But, you know, again, what do we have near our price? Pretty much nothing. You know, it looks very weird. All right, we just see bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle. Huge wicks towards both sides with a small bullish candle. So overall, what do we do in this case? We let price do its thing, kind of let price evolve, see what ends up happening within the next few minutes. I want more candlesticks to form. You know, really not much to do here in this when, you know, these things happen. We go down to the 30-minute time frame, see what's going on. Same thing, you know, this isn't a range, guys. You know, what is this? Bunch of bearish candles with a big bullish candle. We gotta let price evolve and do its thing first, right? 15-minute time frame. Okay, in the 15-minute time frame, we can kind of see a little bit more data forming. You can kind of see a big bullish candle breaking above these highs. What can we see here? We also can see the big bullish candle breaking above this 8 SMA, but rejecting the 50 SMA. What do we see here? Well, if we keep breaking above the 8 SMA or respecting this 8 SMA, we could potentially eventually see gold breaking above this 50 SMA, since we already broke these highs down here, which were minor levels. But that's still, you know, a confirmation that we don't have for sells. It's a confirmation that we have for buys. Big bullish candle breaking above these highs. We're already claiming new territories, but again, we couldn't keep on pushing up because we had this 50 SMA where the market rejected. So what can we potentially see? Well, possibly rejection of this 8 SMA to kind of start pushing up now. Let's see what ends up happening. If we do get a bullish flip and we see this candle going bullish, we might be starting to look for buys. So, you know, let's see what ends up happening. Guys, if you have any questions so far or anything you guys want to ask, you know, just drop it in the chat, and I'm going to be here to help you guys out and, you know, answer all of your questions. Guys, make sure to drop some likes on the live stream so you can get at least 30 views in the live stream today. The views are kind of low this morning. Don't know why. You guys are falling asleep. Hi Kev, I just joined you now. I had network problems. Can you recap on what you said gold is doing, please? Sure. So, I mean, on the smarter time frames right now, gold is kind of choppy. So I'm kind of looking for an entry right now. You know, see what gold ends up doing. If we break above this very, very minor level that you can only see on the 15-minute and below, then I can start looking for buys, especially since on the smaller time frames, it does look like it's trying to push up, even though it's been very bearish these past few hours. But as you can see here, this huge bullish candle broke above these highs. We broke above the 8 SMA. We just rejected this 50 SMA, but eventually, if we eventually keep pushing up, we can see it break this SMA, and then we'll be basically going bullish. And in the 4-hour daily time frame, these are the levels that I marked up. Right here. Safe sells below 2014, that's our major level. Safe buys above 2050, that's our major level. And then our minor levels that we can pretty much only see in the 15-minute and 5-minute time frame are these two right here. Above 2043, I'll be looking to possibly, take some risky buys. And below 2031, possibly take some risky sells. Those are my minor levels. Remember, there's two types of levels that I mark up, which are my major levels and minor levels. Major levels just basically mean that they're trades with a higher probability of winning, safer trades, because those are levels that I'm marking up on the bigger time frames. And then minor levels are riskier trades that you can pretty much only mark up on the 30-minute, 15, 5-minute time frames. But yeah, that's pretty much the levels that I have marked up and what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, guys, we are in a pretty nice win streak with gold, guys. So, and the live streams, we're also in the fifth. I believe it's a 15. Let me see. Yeah, we're in a 15-week win streak, guys, with the VIP signal room. That means we haven't, been in a positive week in 15 weeks. It's very, very good for a signal room, or for any type of trading in general. 15-week win streak is insane. Hey, but I mean, hey, that's what we do here. Okay, yeah, thanks. The previous company you were with is either partnering with a platform or launching its own. I don't know anything about my previous company. I haven't worked with any specific company in over a year, so they can launch their own platform. They can launch whatever they want. It has nothing to do with me. And that's pretty, suspicious, right? Why is a marketing company launching its own platform? Doesn't make sense. But I mean, you do your own research. Especially now with all the regulations that there's going on in the US, it's like the worst time to open up a platform. It doesn't even make sense. right, guys. Viewers coming in. Let's go. Let's get this last one to 30. I believe last week we actually hit 40. Yeah, 40 viewers, which was the most we've had in our live stream, which is amazing. And then we also caught, like, I think it was 40 pips in the live stream, 50 pips. So yeah, that's what I want to do to this morning. I'd say, yeah, if we break above 2043, 2044, potentially look for some risky scalp trades above this level. And then, of course, then we can just target our safe area. And then once we hit 2050, we'll be moving stops to break even, risk-free trade, and we should be flying. So let's see what gold does this morning. We're still very early. It's 8:58. It's about to be 9 a.m. And then in 30 minutes we have NYSE open. So we're very early in the markets, and I probably believe that we might see the market move later today. It's still kind of getting used to the whole, yesterday was a bank holiday. Liquidity or traders are starting to get into the market now. So we're still pretty early. You're so pure, you don't speak ill of previous partnership. Of course not. There's no reason to speak ill of anybody. The reason why I left that partnership or that company was simply just because my vision wasn't aligning with theirs. I simply just want to day trade. I just want to do live streams. I want to educate people, give free education, also charge for services that have to be charged, like obviously VIP signals, like one-on-ones. That's charged because it requires a lot of my time, and it's information that I can't just give out for free, right? But things like live streams and the things where I can actually help you guys for free, of course, why charge for that type of information, right? Remember, a lot of those companies are also MLMs, or network marketing companies, and they don't just focus on trading. They focus on other things aside from trading, which can also lead to distractions, right? Especially in your trading career. So, you do what you want to do. That company just wasn't aligning with my intentions or with my vision that I had long term. And if a company doesn't align with what I truly want, then what's the point of being with them? But that was over a year ago, guys. It's been some time that I haven't been partnered up with any of those companies. So, who cares? We keep rejecting those that 50 SMA. I just want to fly above it. I really need gold to finally break that 50 SMA if we want to go for the buys. He was killing it in his last company and he's still killing it now. Keep it up, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. So a lot of you guys are from my previous company. That's dope. Hey, I appreciate all you guys for the support. You were amongst the favorite on the previous company. 100% was the best trader on there. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Think about me, I'm transparent. I live trade with you guys. I tell you guys what I'm looking for. Every trade that I take it live with you guys. So, I'm as transparent as can be. Again, now if I'm also probably transitioning to futures later on. And if I'm able to trade futures, then I'm gonna simply connect my futures broker to the trading view. And then I'm also gonna be more transparent than I was before by connecting my futures broker into trading view. And you guys are actually gonna also see the trades that I take, like, on your screen. So agree. Who cares about the past? We are on here for the future. Let's go. Yes, sir. It's always a good experience. Anything that you do, it's always an experience that you get. You can't change the past, but obviously, like what we do with the markets, adapt. Let me know, guys, if you guys are still in that company or not, and how's the company going. Do you guys still have traders over there? Do you guys have a lot of is there any trader that trades like me or what? All right, we respected the 8 SMA. If you guys can see, we're kind of we're forming a range here, guys. Look, we respected the 50 SMA and we respected the 8 SMA. Price is pretty much inside both of those SMAs, but we don't know where it's gonna go, right? So, we just kind of wait to see what ends up happening. But we're kind of forming a range. Like I said, we're early in the markets. We gotta let the markets do its thing, but we kind of see that it's forming what we want to see. So we gotta have some patience. I left the company. They have changed quite a bit from when you were there. Some of them have started a new company. Okay. So when I left, I heard they dropped an EA or a bot that ended up blowing everybody's accounts. They have changed a bit, and then the people I launched the company with, I know they left the company to go to another one, which is also kind of very hypocritical of them. Yeah, it's crazy, martingale. You're not allowed to use martingales in prop firms or most brokers, especially when it comes time to withdraw. Yes, it'll show up like trades are actually running and trades are actually working, but when it comes time to withdrawals, these prop firms or these brokers are not going to let you withdraw profits that come from a martingale bot. So, when you purchase a bot, EA, or anything that auto trades for you or is an expert advisor, make sure you understand the way that bot trades, or you understand the strategy that the bot is using. If the bot uses arbitrage, HFT, or high frequency trading, high frequency arbitrage, latency arbitrage, martingale, or any of these illegal trading practices or illegal trading strategies, more than likely the prop firm would tell you that you're using one of these strategies, and they'll just ban your account. Or sometimes they don't even tell you, but when it comes time to you withdrawing the profits, you're going to be very disappointed because they're not going to let you withdraw them. And also with a live broker as well, live brokers are probably not going to tell you that you shouldn't be using them, but when it comes time to withdraw, you're going to see that the withdrawal takes a few days, and then you're gonna worry about it. You're gonna see that the withdrawal still isn't accepted by your broker, and you're gonna hit up support, and they're finally gonna tell you that you used an EA, blah blah blah, you can't withdraw your profits. So make sure that you guys be careful when using a bot or any type of expert advisor. I've seen it happen in the past. It's happened to me other times with other EAs. So just be careful. That's basically all I'm telling you. EAs do work. You just gotta make sure you know which one you're using. You understand the strategy that it operates on, and you're using the correct one. I follow everyone who has taught me the past 2 years, but only still follow 2 people's market signals. Hey, I appreciate you, Jeremy. This is what I do best, and I do it with passion, and I honestly just want to help you guys out. So it's hard to beat someone when they do it with true intentions and with actual passion. And that's how I trade. So if I didn't have passion for this, I wouldn't be doing it. I don't like doing things where I feel forced. If I were to do something where I feel forced, I would just go back and work a 9 to 5 where I'm forced to work, right? I trade because I like it, and I don't feel forced to do it. So that's why I do it. Alright guys, 7 more minutes for 9:15. We should get a 15-minute candle closure soon. But yeah, I love how you guys interact in the chat. What's up? What's up? For everybody new that just hopped on the stream, currently looking for a trade opportunity on gold. New range forming between 2037 and 2043. Market is really right now indecisive in between both of these SMAs. I want to see, you know, what SMA decides to break first, and see if we can go in for the buys or sells. Right now, from what I see, is we could potentially look for buys, since we did kind of expand to a new area. This big bullish candle broke above these highs, and you know, I expect market to continue pushing upwards. Let's see what the DXY is doing. DXY came back inside the range. I don't like this, you know. Basically, my bias with the DXY was, you know, not respected. I wanted it to break like it did, but then kind of respect this area like a break and retest. It didn't retest, it pushed back into the range. So, you know, it's very choppy and manipulative. So five minutes for the next 15-minute candle to close. See how a 30-minute looks like. Okay, we might get a 30-minute breakout above these highs. You know, that's something I would like to take. Let's see. Let's see. How's everybody's day going? Has anybody taken any trades yet? Let me know. I mean, you guys shouldn't be taking anything on gold. Pretty much it's been in the same area, but let me know, guys. Has anybody taking any trades yet? Whether it's gold or any other pair. I mean, all I look at is gold, so I can't really tell you if any other pair is moving. There probably is one or two moving. But as of gold, you know, there isn't anything right now going on. No, not yet. Thanks so much for the free sharing. So much opportunity for growth with free and an open community. Yes, sir. You know, I've been very consistent now on YouTube for almost a month. So, I think more than a month now since I started in December. And we've been live streaming every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays till now. So, you know, it's been more than a month now since we've been live streaming on YouTube, and we haven't lost too. So it's pretty crazy. 15-minute candle in 3 minutes. I wouldn't mind if it closes inside these two areas. You know, I would want it to close above 2043. You know, and of course, I would want it to break the 50 SMA just to be secure, because I don't want to just close above this area, go into a buys here, and then start respecting the SMA and then kind of reject it again and come back down. I don't want that. I don't want to get trapped inside that. So I would want it to break this area of 2043 and then also kind of break the 50 SMA, and then we can already see that it's going to continue pushing up. Thanks for doing it during New York session. Couldn't follow you during London. Yeah, so I adapted to New York. I stopped trading London. You know, just because it was also impacting me negatively. I was up every night at 3 a.m., you know, trading, and then my overall life schedule was very, very weird. I would be up all night, and then I would go to sleep like at 6, 7 a.m. Then I'll sleep all day. It was like super weird. And then I would wake up like at 5, 6 in the afternoon. Everything was closed, like all the stores, everything was closed, and it was already nighttime, right? So I would wake up and I would never see the sun. It was weird. So it was impacting me in a negative way. And then aside from that, the live streams weren't as successful because, of course, most people are also asleep during those times, and not everybody trades London. People prefer New York. And then aside from that, you know, gold stopped moving how it used to move. It used to move exactly at 3 a.m. Now doesn't even do that. Now it just moves at whatever time it wants at night. You know, it can be at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So I would just pretty much be sitting in front of a computer all night waiting for a move to happen, and you know, it just wasn't worth it. So I just transitioned to New York. I set a specific time, 8:30 a.m. I get in front of the charts till like 10 a.m. and see what ends up happening. If I can't get a move from 8:30 to 10 or 11 a.m., then you know, I don't trade. That's it. And then during the whole day, Asia session, I don't look at the charts. I continue with my regular life. We have 27 viewers on the live stream. Let's try to get it to 30, guys. Let's go. All right, 15-minute candle just closed. Right in the middle of the range. Pretty indecisive. You know, we wanted to kind of keep pushing up. Let's see how 30-minute looks like right now. Yeah, still pretty indecisive, but it's good. You know, we're forming that range. Remember, the more candles inside the range, the more effective that range is. So hey, keep making us volume, keep making us liquidity. So that's good. Obviously, I wouldn't have wanted it to obviously just break right now, right? Keep forming candles inside the range, make it a more valid or effective range, and then I'd want to get that breakout. So right now what the market is doing, it's building up liquidity for us. It's building up, piling up that money. It's gonna be 9:30 in like 15 minutes. DXY is also doing its thing. As you can see, it's pretty much inverse or the opposite of what gold's doing. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from, or like where you guys know me from. Do you guys follow me from just YouTube, or are you guys coming from Instagram? Are you guys coming from my previous company? from my Telegram channel. Where are you guys? How do you guys find out about me? Just want to get to see where most of you guys are coming from. Thank God that you are in New York session. Yeah, let's go. Previous company and now in VIP. How's it going in the VIP signals? Let's go. Be some live. Give us some live testimonials. How are you liking the VIP signal so far? Previous company. Previous company. Wow. Okay. In South Florida and from previous company. Okay, okay. I'm from South Florida as well, from Miami. VIP is fire. They hit. Let's go. I'm telling you guys. Ecuador, nice. East Coast, Virginia. I believe VA is Virginia. I'm not too sure. Hopefully it is. If not, just correct me. Ecuador, nice, nice. I also believe there's a few Spanish speakers on the live streams as well. So what I might do is, I don't know. I might also live stream in Spanish. I'm not too sure. I just wouldn't know how to do it, you know. Because I speak in English on the live streams. I can't just, I don't know, just switch up and speak in Spanish. Because there's also people here that don't speak Spanish. So it's going to be a little bit awkward for you guys. And then I have a lot of Spanish speakers on the live streams as well. And I'm from South Africa. Nice, nice. South African traders in the chat. Christians from Hialeah. Wonder where that's at. That's in Miami. Come on, bro. You could have just said Miami. Hialeah is a small city, small town inside of Miami. Bro's trying to put Hialeah in the map. 30-minute candle closing in 8 minutes. I don't speak Spanish, but love to listen, so go for it and we will listen. We will learn. Nice, bro. People know when to tune into a live stream. So they're smart. They're like, oh, it's about to be 9:30. Let's hop on TP Kev's live stream and see if he calls out a trade. You see, the moment we start getting closer to 9:30, the live stream starts getting full. You guys are smart. And then I call out a trade, and the moment that it hits TP, everybody leaves the live streams. Eight minutes for 30-minute candle. Yeah, we have to, break that level, that 2043 level. Kind of do a wick fill. the sad truth about it. It's all good, man. That's just how it is. I'll be right back, guys. Give me just like 2-3 minutes. Be right back. All right. We're back. And I came back in the perfect time because it does look like we're about to break. How's everybody doing? Do you guys hear me? Is everything good? One sec. We're back in action. Yo, how many gym memberships do you have? Brother, I have like 8 gym memberships and I pay about like $600 a month on just gym memberships. Don't ask me why. I have gym memberships in almost every like big gym in Miami. And I pay like $600 a month on just gym memberships. And you know, I plan on paying them till eventually I don't have to pay for gyms. Eventually I'm just gonna be known enough where gyms are gonna pay me to go to their gyms. But yeah, I have like 8 gym memberships active right now. I have to, well, nah, whatever, I'm not gonna cancel them. I don't mind. Because I don't go to the same gym like every day. Sometimes I feel like I want to go to this one, so I go to that one. Sometimes I feel like going to another one. Sometimes I feel like a bodybuilder, so I go to a bodybuilding gym. Sometimes I feel like I want to do CrossFit, so I go to a CrossFit gym, or I just go to a kickboxing gym or another gym. So we hear you quite well. Perfect. At 9:30 candle in 1 minute. Let's see what ends up happening here. Favorite one. Favorite gym in Miami has to be Elevation, but it is a bit far from where I live. So that's why I can't go to it every day, and that's why I have multiple gym memberships. Elevation's like 30 minutes away from me. That's probably my favorite one. The network that you build in these places are also pretty fire. Like, it's pretty insane. All right, come on. I want to get the candle closure at least at 9:30. Let's see. Boom, 9:30. Still in the range. And of course, my SMA's disappeared. We're still in the range, guys. It's 9:30, but we're still in the range. I would want to break above 2043 for that extra confirmation. We're flying up. Not in a trade yet, guys, but I'm looking to buy above 2043. Stops at 2040. Not in a trade yet, guys. Patience. But this is what I'm currently looking for right now. Not in a trade yet. Just give me 1 sec. Pair. XAUUSD. Order type. Buy. Stops. Entry. 2043. TP1. 2045. TP2. 2047. TP3. 2049. TP4. 2051. TP5. TP5 will be like 100 pips. 2053. Stop loss. Let's just make it a 30 pip stop, just because the market is very volatile right now. 2040. Remember, not in a trade yet. Patience. There's no reason to hop in a trade. Remember, we have to wait for a candle closure and a move to hit above 2043. Plus, we haven't even hit 2043 yet, so there's no reason for you guys to be entering yet. That is currently what I'm looking for. Just, guys, have some patience. I'm not in any trades yet. Let me write it down for you guys. Not in trade yet. No reason to enter anything. but that is what I'm looking for. Let me update my signal room. Not any trades yet, guys. Patience. Make several entries for the TP or just one. Just take one trade. Just take one trade. TPs are just each TP just risk 1% every time, you know, just risk 1%. TP1 should be 1%, TP2 should be 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. Or, you know, if you're on a live account, not on a prop firm, I recommend risking, I personally risk 2%. I always like risking a little bit more, plus I'm already confident with my trade setups. But if you're new with the live streams, you're not too used to my trades, and you know, you feel like it's a little bit riskier, just risk 1%, and then just have each TP as, you know, one of your percentages. Once you hit TP1, you can just move stops to break even. You pretty much won't be risking anything because you already have break even. And then once you hit TP2, you move your stops to TP1, just like that. You know, super simple. That's why usually once we're like up like 15, almost like take profit, we never lose our trades. That's why we have such a high win rate, because the moment that we see that we're very profitable already, we're already like securing partials, we're already moving our stops to break even. We don't give the drawdown time. We don't even get to the drawdown. We pretty much just react to price, and we use that, we leverage that volatility, and we leverage that volume in our favor. You can have multiple entries, but if you're new with my strategy, I don't recommend doing it because it's gonna sound confusing to you at first. But yes, I do have a type of setup where I use multiple entries at the end of the day, risking the same thing, just with multiple entries. I don't want to really go over that right now because it might sound confusing to a lot of you guys. I don't want to confuse you guys, but I do explain it a lot in my VIP and with my mentorships. With my one-on-ones, I explain the different setups that I have. I don't want to explain that right now because obviously it is confusing, and I don't want to confuse you guys right now. Just know that when I decide to go into a trade, just take one trade and always apply proper risk management. What's your win rate? Usually 75-80% win rate. Very high win rate. So let's say if I send out 10 signals in a week, usually winning 7 to 8 of them. You know, I've been sending signals out for the past 2 years. I have a whole track record. Every single week I document the win rate, and I document the trade results. It's in my Telegram. You guys can check it out. Just keep scrolling up until your fingers get tired. I've been also live streaming for about almost a month and a half, and you know, those of you guys that have been hopping on my live streams also see that we haven't lost, right? So yeah, I do have a very high win rate, and then my average risk to reward is like a 1 to 3 too. So I mean, pretty decent if you ask me. Been in the VIP for almost a year and haven't had a losing week yet. Let's go. You're a huge testimony. We're still inside the mini range, guys, that's forming. We're currently inside both of those SMAs. Amazing, bro. Just subscribed. I appreciate you, brother. One thing you're gonna learn about me is that I'm very, very transparent with the trades I take. If we do end up losing one, you know, we're gonna lose it like a champion, all right? But again, you know, I'm very transparent, and I just basically show you guys what's really happening in the markets. And you know, we have a high win rate and a high risk reward. Kev, are you on live streams every day? 3 times a week, so Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, which are the days that I trade. I don't really trade on Mondays or Fridays. I do if there's a good setup, and you know, occasionally I would look at the charts. Let's say if I'm on Monday, let's say I take a glimpse at the markets, you know, at 10 a.m., 9 a.m., and I see all my confirmations, and I'll take the trade and I'll send a signal, right? But usually I don't trade Mondays and Fridays unless for whatever reason I'm looking at the markets and I have my confirmations. But it's not that I would go to my computer, you know, and start marking it up on Monday the same way I mark it up Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. My main trading days are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and that's just because I just overall like how the market moves during those 3 days of the week. I feel like on Mondays the market is too early on, and then on Friday it's already like the end of the week, so the markets kind of start moving choppy as well. And Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is like right in between, right in the middle, and it's where I've noticed that the market moves best, especially with gold. Then again, that's just my trading style. That's just what's worked for me. It can be different for a lot of you guys, right? We're gonna get the next 15-minute candle in 5 minutes. Man, the market's just been weird today. I know we'll be able to eventually catch a trade because it just keeps getting tighter and tighter, the range. But you know, till when is this gonna be going on? You're gonna reach 100K. 100K. Can't really see. You're gonna reach 100K soon. I mean, that's the goal, man. I'm really taking YouTube seriously this year, and you know, that's pretty, not 100K, but you know, growing on YouTube is one of my goals this year. I never took it seriously. Like, my main platforms were always just Instagram. I would just simply post my wins, post my lifestyle. But like, now this year is like when I'm actually, you know, using YouTube, using TikTok, using all these social media platforms to be able to educate for free and show you guys how I trade. So yeah, pretty much I started the whole YouTube thing last year, December, like a month and a half ago. I always had some videos uploaded, but it was just like once in a while I'd upload a video. It wasn't really seriously. Now I've been like super consistent with the live streams, and I've just been taking it very seriously. And yeah, we've had some very, very steady growth according to the YouTube studio. So yeah, definitely, you know, we can potentially reach that. We just got to be consistent with it. DXY is also inside the range. Remember, if the dollar breaks up, then gold most likely will break down since they're inverse. And then if dollar breaks down, gold will break up since they are inverse. They basically do the opposite 90% of the times. If by 10 a.m. guys we don't catch a setup, then you know, I'm gonna be hopping off the stream since it'll pretty much be already like an hour and a half. I usually just live stream till 10 a.m. I'm gonna start a Q&A, guys. You guys can type it out on the live stream chat. I'm gonna answer your questions. It'll pop up on the stream. Oh, my audio was on mute. Damn. Okay. Do you still trade GJ? No, not really. I haven't traded GJ in this whole year. This January, I haven't traded. I think I only looked at it once this whole year, and that's it. I used to trade. It was my main pair, and it was the pair that I first made 6 figures with. But I haven't traded GJ. I just been focusing up on gold. Guys, if you guys want, ask away. I started a Q&A here on the YouTube chat. Never done one. Just wanted to see how that works. Just wanted to test things out. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that I had myself on mute. Didn't realize. We're trying to break below this SMA. Hopefully we reject it. I would wanna break above. I wanna go for buys instead. Only gold. Yeah, just been strictly focusing up on gold. No reason to trade too many things. At the end of the day, though, the goal in the markets is to make money. So make the process of making money easier. How do you make it easier? By looking at one thing instead of overcomplicating yourself and looking at 20 different pairs. Just make it make sense. We're still inside the range, guys. Nothing crazy happening. It looks like we're trying to break below um, the 8 SMA. Now, I don't consider that a key level or a zone because it's not that same level, right? Now, if this candle would have been at the exact same level at 2037 and not at 2038, then yeah, I would have considered a key level to potentially sell off if we do get a breakout. But it doesn't look like a breakout. Plus, there is another little minor zone here, which if we were to enter sells here off of this minor breakout, you know, the risk to reward wouldn't even make sense because the next target zone that it could potentially, you know, stop at would be 2036, and that's just 10 pips. It's 10 pips away from what our entry could possibly be. So if our target is 10 pips away, where would you be putting your stop loss? 10 pip stop loss for a 1-to-1 risk reward? You know, too tight. Doesn't work for me. I don't like it. What do you like to do outside of trading? I mean, you know, I get into trading for the freedom. So, I mean, I enjoy life a lot. I love working out. I'm very active. I love swimming. I like playing basketball. I like kickboxing. I like boxing, MMA, fitness. And I love food too. But, you know, I've been trying to stop eating out too much because it's not healthy. But I love food. I also enjoy smoking cigars. Not that much of a drinker anymore, or I've never really drank, but I'm not much of a drinker. I mean, I enjoy life. I don't enjoy going out. I'm not the type of person to go out clubbing. I don't like going to clubs. You know, if those of you that follow my Instagram for lifestyle content, you know, you guys barely see me going out to clubs and stuff. That's not me. I don't enjoy that. I actually enjoy doing the, you know, more like the nature stuff, the healthy stuff. And at the same time, like, you don't have to get drunk or go to a club to enjoy life. You don't have to. Let's be honest. So that's not really my thing. I'm a health advocate, fitness advocate. So I just do a bunch of fun stuff that aren't, you know, too bad on your health. I do like traveling as well. I've traveled to pretty much a bunch of states, and I've traveled outside of the country as well. I enjoy going on cruises. This year I actually will be traveling a lot. I'm probably going to be going to Dubai for the FX Summit, but I don't know exactly when the dates are. So I might be going to Dubai this year. Yeah, it won't make sense. Just 10 pips. Yeah, 10 pip stops on gold do not make sense at all, especially gold that is like very, very volatile. What is the smallest amount you have traded gold with? $100, $1,000? Bro, I mean, when I first got started into trading, like I've told you guys, I used to fund accounts with just $100 of just $1,000, and I would have to trade, you know, small, like super small lots, like 0.01, 0.02s, and I would make very, very slow percentages or small amounts, and then I had to like kind of flip those accounts slowly. But yeah, I've traded very small accounts before too. I'm pretty sure everybody has. If you can't trade a small account, you know, you can't trade a big account. Can you cook though? I can cook, but it's not my thing. I'd rather have someone else cook for me. But yeah, I can cook. But again, it takes too much of my time. You know, what do I look like? I'm a trader. Why am I going to spend an hour of my time to be in the kitchen making food? Doesn't make sense. But yeah, I could do it. You guys are funny in the chats. Like, you guys say some pretty funny things. Some of my friends went to Dubai last year for the Forex Expo from South Africa. They said it was amazing. Yeah, so the last Forex Expo that they call it in the States, they call it the FX Summit. The last one was here in Miami. But unfortunately, during those dates that they had planned out, I wasn't in Miami. I was overseas. I was in a cruise, right? I was in Mexico actually when they did the FX Summit, so I obviously wasn't able to make it. Now this year, hopefully I could make it. Now I do have a lot of flights and stuff scheduled. Just hopefully during that time that the next FX Summit is, which is in Dubai. Hopefully it isn't I don't have anything scheduled or planned during those dates. But yes, if I don't have anything planned, then I'll be going, and I'll see if I can, get something done, and probably speak or, do something there interesting for the community. I've had a lot of those guys reaching out to me too, so the reason why I haven't given them a 100% confirmation is because I just don't know 100% if I'm going or not, or if I have anything planned out for the dates. They haven't even told me the dates yet, you get me? So and yeah, Forex Expo in South Africa. There's a lot of South African traders out there. Like, you guys have a huge community over there. I see you guys. Like, I be going on my like explore page on Instagram and even on YouTube Shorts and stuff, and I just see so many South African traders trading the ZAR. Like, it's impressive, I feel like you guys have one of the probably top 3 biggest Forex communities are from South Africa. Like, the biggest that I've seen are South Africa, UK. There is a lot of UK traders, and I've seen a lot of Middle Eastern traders as well, but I don't think it's like one big community. I see the South African community is very united though. That's something I do like, and you guys pretty much all trade the same thing. It's pretty impressive. But yeah, South African community I think is like the most united one. Latin American community is also pretty big, but again, the Latin American community is just too big. There's too many Latin American countries. Yeah, we do, but the risk management is insane. Yeah, you guys don't have risk management. I see you guys flipping little accounts to like $1 million. You guys are insane, but it's pretty impressive. Again, you guys are really risky traders, and some of you guys make it happen. It's dope. I like seeing it. It's a completely different style and trading way that you guys, here in the States, in the US, we don't trade that way. Italian or American muscle, depends on my mood. I'm a car enthusiast. I love cars. Now, if I want to be flashy, especially here in Miami, where, like, for example, I would want to go to a fancy restaurant, or have a nice drive by the beach, or impress people, then of course Italian. But as of like hobby of collecting cars and hobby of actually like tuning them up, building them up, American for sure. I mean, I have a C8 Corvette, a 3LT. I've been thinking multiple times of getting a Shelby GT500 or a Dodge Demon. I love American muscle cars. The reason why I don't get a Viper is because I don't drive manual. I don't enjoy driving manual. But Vipers are one of my favorite cars as well. They're American muscle cars. I love American cars. Yeah. Italian, they're nice, flashy. People get impressed by them more. So like for marketing purposes, and Italians are obviously a lot better. But for personal preferences, as like collecting cars, American muscle for sure. But I believe that the overall best, which is a mix of both luxury and muscle, is German. Porsche and AMG are the best car manufacturers. So yeah, German is a mix of Italian and muscle, because you guys, the Germans get the luxury from the Italians, and you guys get the power and like raw muscle feel of the American cars. So it's like a mix and combo of both. And again, German cars are also like very, very reliable. When have you heard of a Porsche breaking down? Never, Yeah, the South African traders, they say all in or nothing. Yeah, you guys are crazy. But I mean, I respect it, right? If you guys make money with it, I'm nobody to say that, you shouldn't be doing it. If you guys make money with it and you guys can make it work, then I'm impressed. Just here in the States, we don't really use that type of risk management. Guys, 2 more minutes. It's gonna be 10 a.m. I got distracted talking to you guys. You know, if this candle doesn't close in 2 minutes, give us an entry, then I'll just be ending the live stream here. No trades were taken today. It's okay. Not every day is a trading day, guys. You know, at least you guys were able to learn and get educated. Yeah, don't do that South African risk management. Yeah, the same way you guys could make a lot of money, the same way you guys could blow it. But again, I appreciate all you guys who joined the live stream. No trades were caught today. Now, if I do decide to call out a trade, it will be in my VIP signal room. So if you haven't joined yet, make sure to join in the description below. Very affordable price, $70 a month only, and you'll be in there, you know, getting the best. I can guarantee you that you guys will be getting the best signals, gold signals that you guys have ever taken before, hands down. You know, multiple testimonies, and you know, we're in a 15-week win streak with the VIP signals. So if you guys want to get VIP signal access, link in the description below. I'll be sending out trades if I find one. You know, unfortunately, there wasn't any trade set up during the live stream. Couldn't find any potential entry. And remember what I always say, quality over quantity. I want to send the best trades out, not the most trades out. But I appreciate all you guys who joined. For those of you guys that are new, my live stream schedule is every single week, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And I live stream for about an hour, hour and a half, talk with you guys, communicate with the community. And you know, I call out live trades. Look at that terrible candle closure, doji. What is that? But I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Let's go, guys. Appreciate all you guys who joined.